Hey folks, I'm Serious JG. Welcome back to Let's Play Metal Gear Survive. Hopefully this video will be a little more successful than the last one. I did, without waiting for anyone to explain it in comments, although if I get the timing right, the last video I recorded was the second Sunday video, so people have had a whole week to tell me what an idiot I am. But yeah, I did figure out the ammo was split between the two shotguns, and it was showing 4 of 19 and 2 of 19. Because 4 and 2 were apparently what I had actually in the, I don't know the correct terminology, but I had like a double barrel shotgun with 2 shells loaded, and apparently my other ones got some kind of loader where I got 4 shells loaded up and ready to go, so I can fire 4 shots before I need to reload. And that's what that was. I did craft a little bit more ammo though. Off screen, I recovered from my various maladies, and more importantly, I wandered around the camp and found some zebra and some hedgehogs.
Check your iDroid.
So that was probably more exciting than 90% of what happened in that video. I'm going to eat the wild berries. Let them do just a little tiny bit with both our hunger and our thirst before we do. Clean water. And then we'll eat some of those smoked hedgehogs. Followed by zebra. We just ate an entire smoked zebra and we're still a little bit hungry. This game is silly. Alright, so we're going to want to warp out of here. And I guess what we'll do, even though it's no longer a mission, we'll continue following the path that I was following, because the same crystals are probably still there. And it may actually lead to something, it may make for a workable path towards the next objective. Or it might not. Who's to say? Got a few enemies over there. I killed you, you jerk. Well, apparently... Was I still spotted? I honestly can't tell if I was spotted or not now, but, Ah, damn it, game! Frickin' controls. Go up to a guy, hit the stealth kill button a little bit too far away, and punch. Get these ninja jerks. Well, the enemies have respawned, that's for sure. Maybe I should try to crawl past them. If my main objective is to explore, crawling past is probably the best thing I can do. Okay. Even when you're lying around, they can still spot you if they're right on top of you and just watch you murder one of their friends. So the blue light is the one that I'm kind of moving towards now. Oh, it'd be neat if there's a way to climb up here. It almost looked like one of those... you can climb this up using... Like, there are certain rocks in Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain where you could climb up the side of them. And there was like an actual in-game command indicator that you had to use, and it wasn't the same as regular old climbing.
Pay attention to your stamina. You should rest before you're out of gas.
How slowly can I do this? The crawling makes you lose stamina faster than anything else thing is super annoying. Forget it, I'm just going to try to run fast and see what happens. Oh, I run out of stamina. That's what happens because I was crawling. I was just complaining about that. Well, start moving again, you dumbass. I mean, don't... With zombies on your back, you can complain about it. Your lungs might be burning, but you need to move. Seems like only the ninjas are able to keep up. So I don't rightly know if this means that the that mission to get Kuban crystals is those Kuban crystals went away. It doesn't seem like they would, but almost screwed that up. Oh, I've got the fly shooty guys around here, I think. There's definitely some kind of enemy type other than wanderers and ninjas around here, because I'm hearing weird noises. You are not one that I killed, so... Yeah, you were a trick trap. Empty bottles. Limited usefulness. But... you can grab them. Oh, who spotted me? Well, I did. I guess I was right about there being those flyer guys around. I stabbed you in the. Stabbed him in the leg, and I still don't. Now, what do I do with these flying guys? Have they even spotted me, or are they up here where they can get at me? It's about as good as I've ever done against the dumb, like, karate master zombies, or whatever the hell you want to call them. Oh, you guys lost track of me? Well, luckily the insect guys don't... Whoa, whoa, whoa! I did not mean to do that. Insect guys don't seem to quite know how to reach me here. Or they're, like, shooting at me periodically and they don't... Oh, there's one of them. Come on. I hate these guys. So everyone else seems to have lost track of me somehow. I don't know what has allowed me to be this lucky, but... yeah, just a little bit of enemy variety really throws you off when you get used to fighting these guys. Oxygen's almost gone too. The oxygen mechanic is so, whoa. Are you actually close enough to hit me? No. Oxygen mechanic gets really old when you get into this any situation where you're have other things to worry about. Alright. Let's try to collect some Kuban energy, so hopefully I'm not operating at a loss by having replenished my oxygen supply. One of the handful of little hints I've come across in this game is sometimes it is better to just return to base camp, like let yourself die and return to base camp when you're really far away, because apparently in certain circumstances you get to keep your map progress. Somewhere over here there was a corpse of one of those flying assholes. Here it is. So I'm not going to look for it too hard because they're only worth 300 Kuban energy. Oh, I made another weapon off camera, but then it turns out I didn't have a slot to equip it in, so... Stealth kill. Wheat flour, good stuff. Now, there was a container somewhere that I didn't get a chance to open, so now I would really like to go find that. Although, oh god, it's probably way back here somewhere. Just looking at an interactive map of the game a while ago. Apparently I missed... I found potatoes, but I missed another food crop I should have been able to reach by this point in the game. Okay, so I don't know exactly where that container is, but I don't want to go all the way back there. I'm hoping it was here, and I just lost track of it. I can always come back a little later. Oh, here it is. Let's see how well I can do at this game. I'm not going to try to lose. If I do lose, it might not be the worst thing in the world if it alerts a few enemies and I'm kind of ready for them. Military vest. And overpressure rounds. Overpressure. Hey, you know, it's the man who sold the world as overpressure. It's a terror of knowing what this world is about. Captured the Brutalex convict nails. Apparently I caught the attention of one of these flying jerks. Oh, and now he found me. Punch you out of the air. Who watches the Watchers? I guess they're not worth Kuban energy because they're not big, but they're certainly a pain in the butt. Aluminum and gunpowder. That is worth getting. Now I continue to move in this general direction. That was a big dumb circle I just did. Can't remember what my little side missions are. I think I was supposed to get rope or something. I know there were things I was supposed to craft. I don't seem to have the ability to craft them. That seems unlikely. Like, would they send me into a...
I detect that you're hungry. Your mission requires that you look after yourself, Captain.
Seriously, game. That mechanic is getting old, and it's ridiculous how much you're expected to eat. I guess he's burning a lot of calories. Maybe that's what I'm not thinking of. These guys running around fighting zombies, so he's burning calories more than I would be. But if I ate a couple of zebras a day, I would be even more overweight than I already am. Still don't really get Fulton extracting these guys instead of, like, what the point of it is. I mean, I know from a gameplay perspective I get better rewards, but it just seems very silly. Why are these guys running around? This guy's running over here. Now he's coming this way. And thanks to this game's garbage crawling stamina mechanic, I'm suddenly in desperately bad shape. I know I haven't been doing it in any other play session, but I just decided to start falling back on things I would have done in any other Metal Gear game, like crawling around. Oh, springs up after. More springs. No springs. Not more springs. No springs. Oh, and I didn't equip a bow and arrow, so I can't easily take this guy out. Have to get awfully damn close, really. Okay, apparently that's not close enough. He's too high. Which makes it seem like a really good place to sneak past. Don't turn around. Thanks for not turning around, friend. Don't turn around. Uh-oh. The commissar's in town. Oh, uh-oh.
You're nearly out of oxygen. Supply yourself with oxygen by using Kuban
Ooh, one of these missions. Okay. At least this is worth doing. So I definitely want to thin out any big bads I see. But beating up these guys, probably not really worth that much. But if I start finding the bombers and stuff, I definitely need to get rid of them. Ninjas would probably hop over my fences like jerks if I come across the ninjas. If the 3 ninjas are kicking back in the vicinity of this zone. Is that a bomber up there? Yes, it is. I definitely need to get rid of him. Or her. I shouldn't assume the gender of these zombie freaks. Oh, wow. It's really tempting me to... That thing, I knew he would do this turn. They always do the... Oh, eliminate bomber. Well, that was one of the missions I had, I guess. They always... the bombers in particular have this weird thing where they do this turn. Right before you think you're going to stealth kill them. Well, this video is already being a little bit more productive than the last one. If I can get a new teleport zone, it'll make it much easier to get going on a later mission, the next big mission. The more of these guys I eliminate, the better, for sure. Bullshit. So I might have just lost my ability to fold these other two guys, but hopefully I still have it. No, I don't. Because I got spotted. Even if they were stealth killed. I think if I'd stealth killed 2 in a row and not gone after the third guy, I probably would have been allowed to Fulton grab the other guy. Realistically, these guys are no longer a threat. It depends on how far in that direction enemies are called, because there was a big cluster I just ran past. Even though I skillfully and brilliantly decided to crawl around and get close, which would have made sense in any other game. Get as close as you can right before you're going to be spotted, suddenly make a break for it. But in this game, it's like, no, if you crawl, you lose all of your stamina. Is he the only guy in here? He might be the only guy in here. Citizen on patrol. A zombie citizen, of course. TNT Dynamite. We'll win that fight, folks. I mean, I'm going to win this game eventually. It's going to take a while. Might not be pretty, but it's going to happen. Now, this one, it would be really tempting to just intentionally screw it up and see if there's more enemies around here that I didn't already know about. And there are. No, there's roof enemies. How often does that happen? Shame on me for not considering the possibility of roof enemies. So where do the rest of you end up? Ow? Did I just like break my legs or something? No. Okay. We got springs. I had a mission to collect springs.
You're approaching the weight limit of what you can carry. At this rate, it'll impact your activities, so be careful.
I don't care. I'm just going to grab a whole bunch of steel. Gunny sack and clay, probably not worth carrying at this particular moment in time. So how do I go into my inventory and drop some stuff? 244 iron. Oh, this is what I'm carrying right now. It's on the left. That would make sense. Let's drop some of the cement. I would assume that's the heaviest. Oh, I'm still only puts me at 95%. And the cement is not here where I can pick it back up, is it? No. Alright, let's try to open this again. Because I alerted more than that one enemy for sure. I guess that was just him. I thought I saw indicators from several different directions, but I guess not. Ace of Spades. He's such a doofus. I got animal leather from those zebras I killed. I just need to kill more zebras, get more animal leather, and level this hat up. And then, like, I'll get, like, a giant foam cowboy hat at the next level. This is a materials casing. Reinforced face mask. Okay, the oxygen I got is what I got. I need to finish it. What a jerk. He's walking along with his back to a wall. Are you like the grand strategist zombie of all time? Regular zombies over here. If they're all regular zombies, I could probably safely just put up a fence and fight them off. The big deal was definitely the bomber, who would blow up my... oh, there's somebody else in the base. The bomber would blow up my... Oh, he's on the roof. Well, I don't know that. Yes, I do. Yeah, the bomber would blow up the fence, and then the rest of them would bum rush me. Piano wire. Okay, I don't need all that iron, although I do always feel bad that you can't... It disappears forever when you do that.
Will affect your physical abilities.
Screws are good. As long as it's consensual. Alright. Well, you know what? I can look for goods around here to pick up later. Some of them will even replenish with time. This is annoying. That's really annoying. I sure hope they can't get through that. Can I get through it? No, they shouldn't be able to get through it either. Okay. So with only 30% left, I'm not even going to try to thin out that crowd. I'm just going to activate the wormhole digger and stab them through there and hope that nobody comes the other way. I'll check it periodically. But this will feel like something of an accomplishment to get this done. But we don't have enough oxygen left to be screwing around with trying to thin them out anymore. I just need to kill them as they come over. How did he hit me? This guy's got some range. they approaching from? Everything seems okay. I mean, at this point, they wouldn't be able to take it out anyway. Yeah, these are not as tough as the digger extraction missions usually are. So, there we go. Something got accomplished in this video. Didn't even need those 2 fences. Again, had no idea how far it would drag guys. It could have pulled all the way back from where the flying guys were. Well, there's one flying guy. And some generic dudes hanging out with it. It didn't. You're fine. Now let's get back to base before we suffocate. And we're really, really close to the next main mission, which we'll probably be able to accomplish in the next video. Go figure. Got a lot of cool items. That was actually a pretty successful trip. There's a complete order that can be reported. Let's take care of that. We opened a container and we got cases. We eliminated a bomber with Backstabber. I completely forgot that was even a mission. We gathered enough springs. We got more cases. We haven't eliminated a mortar yet or constructed any interceptor units because I don't even know how we're allowed to do that right now. Eliminate any small creature using firearms. That's kind of messed up. Everything else is co-op and salvage missions, so... Alright. Open all cases. Calling all kids. Open all cases. Fancy noises at the end there. Alright. Everything's coming up Prifia, or Prifia. And now, if we... Oh, we got a new wound. We also definitely got to repair our oxygen tank. We have a medium-sized animal detected. Why is there a drawing of sperm up there? And, predicted location of Sahelanthropus. And another wormhole transporter. So I don't know if we want to go grab that one or not. Let this video go slightly long because I want to go deal with that medium-sized animal before it disappears on us. We're almost ready to level up from all that. Get our last available spear technique. Teach our enemies to fear the spear. Of course, coming over here and repairing our gear, which I intend to do, including our oxygen tank, will take us a little bit further away. Oh, we have new stuff we can build, too. Combat machete. Overpressure rounds. That's right, we got a new recipe. $148,277 goes down to... what? 148,154. So it was 100 and change. Not a big deal. Hungry and thirsty again. Let's go see what's going on with these medium-sized animals. I see him all right. Someday I'll be able to running spear you guys. That'll be awesome. Collecting up animal leather is a big deal if I want to level up my new stupid hat. Alright, so my incredible stealthy hunter instincts have led to me not knowing where this other animal is. Because it ran off while I was finishing off his friend. Now, if I was a wise hunter, I might let it go to keep the population up, but I'm not. I know that that's not how animal spawns actually work in this game. Oh, they're playing like Mass Effect-y style music here. Where did you go, other animal? You're making me start to think there were animals wandering around in that last video, and I was looking for animals, and I just missed them. Slab Whorehound, Golden Crescent. Anyway, that in your confusion you would have come in here, hiding out amongst the plastics and napalm. No, seriously, there is another animal around here somewhere. Thought it ran this way. You know, I had a good, successful video going, and now I'm ruining it by searching futilely for a goat, or whatever it was that has escaped. Oh, and you know what? I'm supposed to use a firearm to kill an animal anyway, to get bonus points of some kind. Oh, here you are. Oh, that was a small animal, not a medium-sized animal. I had a mission. Maybe I'll get the credit for the mission when I come back, but I had a mission. That's why I suddenly pulled out a gun and shot at that thing. Not just trying to be a jerk. I thought I was supposed to use firearms to eliminate an animal to get a prize. I mean, certainly part of it was to be a jerk, but wasn't the main reason. Eliminate mortar, craft Molotov cocktail, construct intercept unit. Oh, it's a small creature, so that was actually too big. Oh, well.
Don't worry. I'm capable of looking after this.
Assuming the zombies don't attack, which is pretty much what this whole game is about, so worry. Worry a lot. But now I have no ammo in reserve for that gun, other than what I can carry with me, which is fun. Alright, so when we come back next time, we will eat some food. Meantime, we have medium-sized animal detected again. I tell you what I'm going to do. Oh, and walker gear is washed up. So that if I felt like traveling this whole path instead of teleporting up here, that would be a thing. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to call it a video. I'm going to hunt those medium-sized animals off camera just to get some more food. You won't sit through that. And when we come back next time, we'll be taking on the next story mission. See you then.